Hello, hi there Scorpios, do welcome to my channel. My name is Bella and most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic, and this is your love horoscope for February 2018. So if you'd like to know more about me, my services, maybe you want a private reading, or maybe you want to join me on my Facebook page where I give live daily guidance there too, all the links are just down below, guys, so please do like, do subscribe, do comment. I do love to hear from you all, and thank you to everybody who's been viewing me and subscribing. I really do appreciate it as well. So, as most of you know, how I work is I work with help my spirit guides. So I kind of tune into what it is that they want you to know about the themes in a very generalistic way in terms of the energies relating to your star sign for February regarding love for 2018. And I don't like to mess around, so let's get straight to it, shall we? Really importantly is a couple of things. So the first things my guides are saying to me is this. We had two supermoons last month, one on the 1st of January, one on the 31st of January, which is quite unusual, that combination. So 2 in 1 month, 2 supermoons in 1 month, but also the last one was also a blue moon, so a super blue moon. And now they're saying very specifically, for those of you who did some wishing or manifesting, so you might need to go back, depending on when you're viewing this, about what it is that you were doing or thinking about in particular on the 31st of January, because whatever it is that you desired, wished, manifested for, was hoping for on that day, they're saying here will come true. Now it may not be in this month that it comes true, but they just want you to know it will come true. So that's a good start. They're saying here in this month there is a real self-awareness about appreciation, what it is about all the qualities that you appreciate in somebody else, but what it is that you want somebody to appreciate in you. And the theme this month really feels like you guys needing to really see that from somebody that you want to be or are connected to. You may not be feeling like you're being appreciated, basically, or that the situation isn't being appreciated, or if you're single, you're meeting people that don't seem to be appreciating you, and what it is you want to do about that, basically. Now, there is another thing coming up, and I have told this story before to certain clients, I guess, when it's applicable, but it's definitely coming up for you guys. And ironically, it actually features a Scorpions, but let's just say you're not the Scorpio in this story. In fact, you're the fox in this story. So this is the story. Some of you have heard it before. It's a fable, actually. It's well known. So basically, there is a fox who wants to cross a river. And just as it's about to cross the river, a scorpion, crawls up beside it and says, "Please, fox, I need to get across the river too. Would you mind if I just hop on your back? And then you can take me to the other side, pretty please." And the fox says, "Well, no, if I do that, you'll sting me, and then we'll both drown." And the Scorpio says, "Well, why would I do that? Because then we'll both drown, and I don't want to die." So the fox thinks to himself, well, that kind of makes sense. He's not going to sting me because then we'll both drown. So the fox agrees. However, halfway across the water, the scorpion does actually sting the fox. And as they're drowning, the fox says, "Why did you do that? Now we're both going to die." The Scorpio says, "I'm sorry, it's in my nature." The reason why I tell you that story in particular is because for some of you Scorpios, there is somebody around you that my guides are saying here, hence why they want you to have some appreciation for yourself, but also to find and seek somebody who is actually appreciating you, is basically at this moment in time with that person, it's in their nature a little bit right now, that like they can't change a little bit right now, or that they're not going to change basically right now. So what my guides are advocating, particularly because I think for some of you it's coming across as they will not change their position, or they will not change how they treat you, which may be not very good, and you've known it for a while and you feel like you need to be appreciated. My guides are saying here that what you need to do is almost rewind that story, and then when the scorpion comes to you and says, "Can you take me on your back? Like, can you enable me? Can you help me?" See it a bit like that. It's probably a better way of looking at it. You need to say to that scorpion, "No, take the long way round, go and get the bridge and meet me on the other side." And it might be a bit of a longer journey, but I'm not going to enable you and help you anymore. So I think what I should be saying, not that they can't change, I think actually they can change, but they're only going to change if you don't enable them, if you change, if you don't carry them on your back anymore. Do you understand me? Because it brings you a better outcome. And I feel like you're going to go through this month. It feels to me that some of you will have to do that with somebody, to say, I'm going to stand over here and I'm not going to carry you anymore. Okay? Some of you, though, you might have to dig really, really deep about whether this person really is going to change. But I think that's mainly what my guides are trying to say, is that you shouldn't be enabling them, let them cross the river to come to you, so on and so forth. All right? So let me just look at this week by week about sort of how you get to appreciate yourself, but also how you get the appreciation that you deserve. Because I think it trickles not just from your love connections. I feel like for some of you Scorpios, it filters into your connections with work, colleagues, with family. It's like you're feeling unappreciated. But I think, again, appreciation sometimes comes, sometimes we look for external to support and provide us, but actually for others we need to kind of give ourselves self-love, and that's where the appreciation comes in, or choose people that do appreciate us, and that's where your energy should be focused on focusing on those who do appreciate you and not on those who don't. Do you get me? So in the first week, this is how it's been shown to me. A lot of you, and particularly if you're male, are thinking about a woman who you can't stop thinking about because they mean so much to you. And I feel for some reason that you're not in communication and you feel like they're above you or better than you, or I don't know, you just feel like they're just either at your league or they're just a distance from you, or whatever this is, but there's a feeling that you don't feel like you're up to par, or that you can be brave, or whatever it is if you're a male Scorpio. And my guides are saying here, this is where the appreciation comes from. Does that person, when you look at them and the way you view them, do they appreciate you? Are you appreciating them? If the answer is a positive, then you should be brave to do something in that direction. If it is not, then you need to stop idolizing them, basically, and to move yourself away. If you're female Scorpion, you need to know that actually you are the one. I get a lot of you have some secret admirers that may come out the woodwork in some bizarre ways, particularly around social media. So watch for sudden friendships or sudden likes or sudden flirtings. It doesn't matter if you're single or not. If you are in a relationship, it feels to me that you should start to see some appreciation from a partner. If you're in the connection that I just first spoke about, where actually you've not been getting appreciation, this is where you need to elevate yourself to a higher vibration and let the Scorpion cross the bridge, and you not to enable them. So I think I'm looking at different types of connections, and I think for those of you who definitely know the connection that I'm talking about where it is not good for you, take action that is putting yourself first. But for everybody else, like I said, if you're a Scorpion man, you need to walk towards that person that you appreciate or appreciates you, that you see as maybe out of your league. No, it's coming across, no, that's in your head, that actually need to do something about it because it works to your advantage, which is a happy place. Or, again, if you're the Scorpio female, that actually there is some admiration coming your way, and perhaps you're not noticing it. Perhaps because you are maybe focused on the one that's not appreciating you, if that makes sense. In the second week, what's coming across is basically, I get like olive branches. Now, this could be you wanting to reach out an olive branch, but it could also be that somebody else is trying to reach out an olive branch. And I get here for some of you, you don't know either what is going to happen or what you should do with that situation, because it feels very unknown, like you don't know what's going to happen. But I think if you have this theme that I'm talking to you about, which is about appreciation, that if someone is coming to you with an olive branch, that's a good sign. It's about appreciating that they've done that, even if your answer may be no. Or that if you're doing that, it's courteous, that the way that they respond should be very telling about how much they appreciate you, which would also help you make a decision. So if you're the one answering, make sure that you're answering with directness so that you're not left with a vague answer. If somebody's answering you, so answering you out on a date or answering you to move in or whatever this is, that even if you're unsure, be authentic and appreciative in your response. I have to say, it's coming out really strongly that Scorpion women in particular, who may be viewing this, need to understand that they have a lot of power this month in terms of making things happen for them quite a lot by giving self-appreciation. It elevates you and your status and your magnetism to be able to attract partners or to attract what you want out of your current relationship or even a past relationship. Because my guides really are showing that you guys should really need to know thy power. Where with Scorpion men, it is coming more out like, I mean, the theme is still there in terms of knowing that you are good enough, but it feels to me that it's like it feels very stereotypical, if I'm being honest with you. It feels like you need to be doing some reaching out, so that, like, being brave a little bit, because it really will work out for you, is what I want to say. So I hope you get me. Because if you do nothing, Scorpio men, it doesn't sit very well. And this kind of lack of appreciation and lack of seeing things go the same way. So that whole Scorpion thing, if you needed to get rid of somebody, or you need to be brave and say, no, I don't want that anymore, or no, I'm not going to enable you anymore, because it's not healthy for me or a relationship, then it's only going to perpetuate the misery. So be brave about getting and seeking your appreciation, guys, no matter which way it's playing out. And that kind of continues for the second and third week, if I'm being honest, guys. And it's almost like here you should conclude the end of the month by having an understanding that you have taken quite a positive journey emotionally and mentally about understanding who it is you want in your life, who mirrors the level of appreciation that you offer to other people. So is that old saying, isn't it? Treat others the way you wish to be treated. Instead of getting yourself stuck with people that don't appreciate you. There's a real ask here for you to know thyself, to build some confidence, female or male, but also to that in itself brings appreciation, but also make sure that whoever it is that you have in your life that is of a romantic nature, that they offer you what you offer them, and that you make sure that you're offering them what they're offering you too, because it should be a nice symbiotic connection. It's a little bit of a deeper reading, guys, so I hope you kind of get me. You may have to watch this twice, but what my guides are saying here overall is it's like cleaning out a house. You need to stop enabling somebody else. You need to be brave if you're a Scorpio man and move forward towards somebody that you feel maybe would reject you. It's not. But overall, you need to declutter out the people out of your life, for all Scorpios, that are not good for you, that are not healthy for you, and walk towards those that are. Because it alleviates, it changes your whole perspective. Completely changes all your perspective to one that's much more lighter. So spring clean now, my God. Clear out those that do not appreciate you. Start to give appreciation to yourself, but also to those that do deserve it. And I really hope that that's helped you guys for February when it comes to your love lives for this month. So anyway, do subscribe, do share. It's been gorgeous as always to give you guys a reading. Thank you very much for coming back to me, and I hope that you all have an amazing month. Take care. Bye.